This is Upfront on the Voice of America. I'm Jackson Vunganyi. In Nigeria, Africa's largest economy, transportation is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. It's a window into how everyday people are feeling and coping with the economic challenges they face. And one of those people is Samuel Okocha, a journalist who has been documenting his daily commute in Abuja, the nation's capital. He calls it Samuel's diary, and it's a story of how the removal of fuel subsidies and the rising cost of living have affected the lives of millions of Nigerians. Samuel takes us on a ride through his diary this last week and shows us how transportation is a reflection of the Nigerian economy.
Every day, I use different modes of transportation to get around Abuja, the city where I moved to from Lagos 6 months ago to work as a journalist. I use public buses, taxis, car hire services, and sometimes I borrow a car from my friend here. But no matter what I choose, I always face the same problem: the high cost of fuel. Fuel is the lifeblood of Nigeria's economy. It powers the cars, the generators, the factories, and the farms. But since the government removed the fuel subsidies last year, the price of fuel has skyrocketed from 198 naira per litre to nearly 700 naira per litre. That's more than triple the price in just 1 year, and that has a ripple effect on everything else. For example, this is a public vehicle that I often use to go to work. It's supposed to carry only 4 passengers, but there are 6 of us crammed inside. This is a common practice among commuters who try to share and reduce the financial burden of high transportation costs. But it also means less comfort, less safety, and less dignity. On the other hand, this is Emmanuel Cletus, a driver with a car hire service company in Abuja. He spoke to me while driving me in this Jeep vehicle, which is a more prestigious and comfortable option, but also more expensive.
Before, we used to put fuel for like the car I'm driving. We use 30,000, 35,000 to put fuel, but for now we have to use 80,000 to put fuel for the car, and actually it's affecting our business. It's affecting our business, and most of the clients, they don't use our cars because the consumption of fuel is too high. So actually this is affecting our business. It's really affecting our business.
And it's not just the transport sector that's feeling the pinch. It's also the farmers, the traders, the consumers, and the workers. Like Madame Rebecca, a fruit seller who farms and sells fruits after work closing hours here in Abuja.
The basket that I buy 10,000, 11,000, in those days, it's 20,000 naira now. So it's affecting everything. And people doesn't even have money. When you bring it, you just be praying to God for people to come and buy. So it's affecting us so seriously.
Madam Rebecca says she has to spend more on fuel to pump water for her crops and to transport her fruit to the market. But she can't raise her prices too much because our customers are also feeling the economic pressure.
There is no gain. I don't have much gain again because of the cost of fuel. The money that I used to save, I can't save it now because of the cost of fuel. And we have to do something. We have to like I can't just quit from selling my fruits. What will I be doing if I quit?
Madam Rebecca is one of the many Nigerians who are living on the edge, trying to survive on a daily basis. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria's inflation rate hit 29.9% in January, the highest in nearly 28 years. The prices of food, transport, housing, and health have all gone up, while the incomes of most Nigerians remain subdued. The government says the removal of the fuel subsidies was necessary to free up funds for infrastructure and social programs and to attract private investments in the oil sector. But many Nigerians are not convinced, and they are calling for the government to reverse the policy, or at least provide some relief for the masses. For VOA News in Abuja, this is Samuel Okocha, signing off from my diary. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope to see you again soon.